This is Taste Buds, where we will be today indulging in. You want to show them?
Yeah, we got some raw deer liver.
It's got a lot of blood on the plate.
Yeah. If you want to ask who cooked it, absolutely
Nobody.
Nobody. It's raw. So
You want to just get into it now?
we need to set the tone first. Yeah, we need to set the tone first.
We'll set the tone. How's your Monday been?
It's been good, man. We had one class.
One class?
One class. It's the hardest class of my life, though. But
intermediate macro.
Yeah.
To anyone who says that math is their favorite,
you're crazy.
You're saying that to get a rise out of people or to seem special.
You're crazy.
No one's favorite subject is math.
Okay, I might be good at math. I don't like it, though.
Well, it's one of those things where they'll say it's their favorite because they understand it, and that doesn't make you cool.
Bruh.
Like, grow up. Hell no.
Hell no.
No, but bro, the most simplest macro right now is actually saving me. Can't lie. Cannot lie. Because I think in high school we should have received classes on like stocks and shit.
Well, we did. We had like business stuff, not like stocks. It was accounting.
You had that in high school?
Yeah, I had accounting. I had marketing.
I had ethics.
And I just had business.
Bro, I was in ethics. That's all I had. That's it.
My boy Coach Dobbins. Coach Dobbins was a G.
Bro, have you seen the news reports about the bubonic plague in Oregon?
No. You say, is it bubonic what?
Bubonic...
Blade?
The plague.
Plague? Oh, I thought you said... when you said it earlier, I thought you were talking about tectonic plates.
No. The
like the
bubonic
earthquake
plague.
stuff. Okay, no, I have not.
Guess what animal it came from?
A bat with COVID. No. Oregon?
It's house pet. It's a house pet.
It is?
Yeah. It's a normal one too. And it'll bring me into a tangent and tell why these animals are evil. Whenever you say it.
Why bats are evil?
No. It's an animal. What animal do you think it is? And I think they're evil.
Like, I thought you were saying the bat caused the bubonic plague.
Secretly, I think that this animal, it does not care about anyone. Yes.
Boom. Oh my gosh.
Yes. Owner's cat somehow has caused the bubonic plague on someone. Spawned it.
I've always been a dog person, and that just proves it right there.
Here's the thing. Okay. There's a study, and this was made. It's really cool to me, and it showed why dogs are clearly better. You know those people, when elderly people have like a necklace on and they click like a button if they need emergency?
Yeah.
So there's the people that would come supply those people and help them. They would come to see a lot of deceased elderly people in their homes when they would come to check on them because sometimes they wouldn't get anything. They saw that the cats would eat their owner when the owner would not be able to give them food. But a dog would starve next to their owner and die with them.
A man's best friend.
If that does not tell you right there that clearly dogs are better, I don't know what else says. That's how most studies showed.
Just imagine being in a coma on your floor as an old person, and you wake up and your cat's just eating you alive.
Dude, I think cats...
If that's possible, I have no idea.
I'm not going to say all cats are bad, because I've seen maybe one or two.
Like Megan's cat, it's not a bad cat.
My cousin's cat's pretty chill, but the cats that I've had do not care, from what I've seen, they do not care about anything except the way that you are feeding them, keeping them alive, and they show no appreciation.
No, that's the first cat that's like actually cool. Like Pete's cat's cool. But everyone else's cat that I know is...
2 black cats.
There you go.
The first one got...
Black cats are bad luck.
Bro, it got obliterated by a car. Obliterated, bro. Like, and I know that sounds tough, but again, I never grew a strong bond because I just felt like it had such bad intention.
Yeah. It was out to get you.
Yeah, and then the other one I think got slaughtered by a coyote.
Well, that'll kill you for sure.
Nah, man.
Those coyotes.
Dogs over cats. And also, I can't see them a lot of the time. They'll hide and they'll rub up against me and I don't know it, and it scares me.
Cats?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I don't like it. I do not like it. And I see way more people with scratch marks on them from cats than like a dog bite. Because you know how dogs might get all excited. They might nip you. I see cats scratch way more.
Oh, yeah. I feel like a cats attack in a more harsh way more than dogs do. Because dogs attack like they're just trying to be friendly and play. But cats, like, they're trying to hurt you, man.
I swear. It's like what's in their blood. They're descended from like all the like not lion. I guess lions, cheetahs, whatever,
Yeah.
tigers. But speaking
Big
of that,
cats.
if every land animal, fought, not a herd. They don't get a herd. It's one of them. What animal's coming on top? And the answer to me is quite simple.
I've thought about this. For some reason, I've thought about this. I don't know why. I get those TikToks where it's like, oh, what animal beats this, and it's like a playoff or whatever. I feel like elephants are up there. They're just so big. I mean, you can't do a lot about it.
That's mine. That's. I think there's no other animal. There was a big debate here in this fraternity between a polar bear and an elephant.
Elephant wipes.
If you think a polar bear beats an elephant, you're actually
crazy.
stupid.
You need to see a side-by-side picture. Oh my gosh.
Those are the people that just like Joe Rogan fiend bear lovers. You know what I'm saying? Like they've seen so many to the point where they think they are crazy, intense animals. But you're not gonna be able to beat an elephant.
No,
it's over.
No, I think if mammoths were still a thing, I think mammoths wipe.
Yes,
I think they would go crazy.
You're not stopping that. You need a herd to do that.
No,
I'm not saying that a herd couldn't do it, but a one-on-one, you're never gonna see.
Yeah, I totally agree.
The second one for me is rhino.
I was thinking rhino too, rhino, yeah.
And then a lot of people, okay, so this is the big one that I'm thinking. Who wins between a polar bear and a hippo?
Hippo?
Really?
Hippo.
Think so?
Yeah, I was thinking about that too. Because I honestly, I was thinking about it. I would go elephant, rhino. I feel like a hippo is just a low-key underdog, man. I feel like they're going 3.
They get caught in that mouth. I think they're done.
That's what I'm saying.
Here's the idea: is if a polar bear, I do not think it will be a situation where it's a one bite. It'd be like a mauling, like a scratching all over it. I think that's what it'd have to be.
Yeah.
I think most animals that have super one-hit power abilities, like let's say a crocodile, just like one bite. I think those are the ones that we'll see make it.
Yeah, I always see these crocodile videos on TikTok where it's like, oh, they're like gonna like pounce on a zebra, and it's so cool.
I can't lie. I saw a jaguar destroy a crocodile.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yes, pulled him out of the water.
Oh no, I have seen that. Like put him out of the water, and he's just like,
yeah,
what's up, boy?
I meant to ask. I wonder if they've seen it too. Have you seen all the clips of the same vegan girl going around everyone? I see them all over my YouTube.
Vegan girl, like the old woman?
No.
You remember her? Oh my gosh,
dude, she got banned. She got
really?
She got canceled because she was so ridiculous about it.
Oh yeah, she was
But there's this new girl. Do you know Pierce Morgan? Or he's like some debate guy TV show
I've heard that name. I can't put name
there's
to face though.
New vegan girl who is going around. She wears provocative clothing, all body paint in the middle of public, and she just debates with everyone on it, and it's so annoying.
Like I don't understand that like dynamic of why do you just go out to public and just cause a scene?
I can understand if you're vegan, but bro, we are put on this earth to
eat meat.
And one of her big arguments is the idea that she lives her life perfectly. She's alive and she's vegan.
Yeah.
And well, I mean, we can all do the same. But that's my one thing is, what happens if we were to never kill another animal again?
But we're dead.
Like that or overpopulation.
Yeah.
Overpopulation would be insane of animals.
Yeah.
You just imagine how many deer would be around instead. That's why I slaughtered this one.
Yeah. It's about to eat this one right here.
Like, we'd be...
And is it not every vegetarian you meet is just...
Well, because you're also... Bro, you gotta think about it. To make those, you're... Oh, gosh, dude. Oh, blah, blah, blah.
I don't know what it is. Every time someone tells me they're vegetarian, it's just I just don't like you anymore.
Really?
I don't know what it is. Every person I've met that's vegetarian is just like... They boast about it.
I don't care what you are, but bro, the moment you tell me to stop
eating meat,
you're cooked.
Yeah,
I'll eat all the meat I want. I love.
This guy loves meat.
I'm on an all carnivore diet. I can't get enough.
That meat. Well, it's a good segue into start eating this meat.
Ready?
Oh gosh, dang it, dude.
Oh, yes.
I was smart. I got trash bag just on the off chance I do puke. I've never had this.
I did not get this far. I will be No matter
Gosh,
what, we have to get this down.
We've heard about this food for 3 days, and I still can't get down on it.
It's so good for you that I have to make
Yeah,
myself
that's the thing.
mentally,
I'm like, dang. The thing is, though, like, when I eat foods I don't like, I throw it in there. I just pour water. I just throw water down the hatch, and I don't even taste it.
Nah, you gotta get a bigger piece than that.
Well, I'm gonna go small first. Oh, look at all the blood. We should have got napkins. What am I thinking?
Yeah, you just.
Oh, see, that's even worse.
Oh my gosh!
Look at that big piece.
So I tried making this the other day.
Is that the heart?
Yeah, I tried cooking this the other day. We didn't properly cut it up into smaller pieces like it was supposed to, so it was so chewy.
Oh my gosh!
And so all the seasoning charred on it because it wouldn't cook. Because anytime I tried cooking it right, I'd push it down, more blood would just shoot out. So it took. I couldn't.
Dude, it's getting hot in here, man. I'm getting a little nervous. Here we go. Oh God! How is my body gonna react to raw meat? Well,
Dude,
taste buds.
Look, okay, wait. With this being said, that man Liver King claims to eat all this. I'll believe it that he eats it on camera, but we're about to find out. How
I would believe it if he was all natty at the beginning. Now I just don't.
Clearly, he's natural. Look at him.
I don't want to chew this thing up. I just want to put it on the hatch and swallow it.
I'm gonna chew this hoe.
All right. Bon appetit.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Oh wow.
It wasn't that bad. I'm not gonna cap. That wasn't too bad.
Hey, you need a fattier piece though.
Do you not feel? I get that bad.
No, I'm chilling, but bro, that was a really fatty or like stringy piece. You're gonna have to get a little bigger.
I will. I just want to try it. But man, I was chewing it up. It wasn't terrible. I might think different when my stomach acts different later, but
I can kind of taste like, I think it got a lot of iron in it.
ooh, iron.
That baffles me. I always talk about that. We cannot, as human beings, live on Earth without a mineral or material iron. That's crazy to me. We need that. We need that in our body. A metal.
I mean, every single nutrition fact's got. It shows you how much iron's in there.
That's so crazy to me.
Yeah.
I never understood it.
I have thought about that. Because some stuff, barely has any iron. But a lot of things almost have an iron in everything.
Well, that's why some people, and the people that don't get it, like they get iron deficiency, they kind of like take shots of it.
No, I used to have iron deficiency shots. Yeah, I would drink so much milk.
Oh.
And it would just kill it, and I'd have no iron.
Talk about a segue. This man, how many gallons a week do you go through of milk? 2%.
Mm-hmm. 4. Honestly, it's gone down just since
4?
It's gone down the last week just because I'm doing the month before the beach thing or whatever.
4 gallons of milk.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Man, I don't know what it is. I'm just born to love milk.
I don't like milk. And
that's crazy.
I barely drink milk, so that means you must have chrome bones.
Chrome, titanium, platinum bones.
Does your dad or your mom like milk like you?
No one in my family likes milk.
Really?
Like me. I don't know what it is. Like Nick likes milk. He drinks it a lot, but not to the level of me.
I'm a psycho, so of course, since I don't like milk, I'd rather drink almond milk, which I understand. I know.
Not milk.
I know.
What cow is? What cow is?
As we were talking about veganism and vegetarianism. Oh gosh, I just tasted it again.
See, I don't want to burp. I just did a little bit.
Bro, that was a really fatty bit.
I'll get this one, and you get. Wait, which one's more fatty? That one is, yeah.
I don't even know if it's fatty, but like it's just like the texture of it. We'll take it down in a little bit. I gotta.
Nah, I'm gonna give it a little second here.
Speaking of fathers, do you think so? Dad strength obviously is a thing. Has to be. I mean, everyone's seen it.
Yeah.
Do you think you could take your dad now at this age and this time?
Well, my dad's a pretty big dude, regardless. I think he's probably, I'm going to say 240, 230. He's a pretty big guy. I mean, don't get me wrong. He's lost a lot of weight since, I've known him. But, I don't know. I'm going to say it'd be a dang good fight.
Yeah, I would definitely give my dad to run for his money, but I think at the end of the day, I still don't think I'm gonna
Yeah.
beat him. I don't think so. I think no, I just don't see it. Dad strength. It's like they have a competitiveness that no one else. I don't care how big you are into sports. They have a competitiveness to not lose to their own offspring. It's not possible.
It's in their blood. Yeah, like I know dad strength. Like, oh my gosh, they rise to the occasion when their kid's hurt or their wife's hurt. But
yeah. You know how like moms are so like I've heard stories where like moms were able to like flip cars to save their children.
yeah, okay,
I think like they say they have that thing. That's what it is with dads losing to their son. It's like they refuse. They'll get
no, yeah, I
20
think
pounds
dad's turning to
extra.
Mr. Incredible when
Yeah.
the time arises.
100%. And a lot of like my dad hasn't worked out in a while, except for just he's never settled. He's always working on something. But he could definitely probably he'd destroy me. He would destroy me.
No, my dad works on the farm like every day. Like I'm like this guy's. He's not defined, but he's got huge arms. Yeah.
So all dads are nerfed when they get wives. So
Yeah, they are nerfed.
clearly that's what happens. But I think in those moments,
They're nerfed, then they get buffed when they have kids. That's what happens. So it kind of evens out. But I'd say there's more buffing than nerfing.
yeah,
Facts.
love my dad.
I do miss my dad sometimes, even though I'm like 40 minutes away.
Yeah. Speaking of sadness, all our UFC fighters and fans out there,
Oh my gosh,
Volkanovski.
it's I think it's over. He's in the back half of his career. He's on the downhill.
To people who don't know, Volkanovski, a champion that was almost like on 1,400 days as champion.
Yeah, it was in 2019 of December, I think, when he was champion.
Just
Yeah.
lost to the new bad featherweight Ilya Topuria, now 15-0. Man, called it.
Yeah, you did.
I've been saying that for a while. I just it's not only that I think Ilya is better. Volk also sometimes you don't recover from getting knocked out.
No.
He got knocked out from Islam with a crazy head kick. Insane. Sometimes you don't recover from that.
And I was very surprised that he got knocked out in general. I thought that was going the distance.
Via hands too.
Yeah.
So a leg kick I can see. A really, really good head kick, yeah, you'll go to sleep. But I've seen him get rocked a lot, and he bounces back.
Because, I mean, you're always surprised by a leg kick to the head. But, like, hands, you always see it coming, I feel like. But the leg, man.
I think he will get that immediate rematch he wants. I think he deserves it.
Well, yeah, I think he easily deserves it, but
And then
I still know. I feel like Ilya will get better while he's getting worse for that fight.
if he loses his rematch,
Yeah.
it's over. I think that'll be the day
It's a
that
dagger to the heart, man.
yeah, that'll be it. Absolutely over. I danced around like $200 on all of that.
Danced around $200.
Yes, like making $200.
Oh, yeah.
It was so annoying.
One bet for 26 cents to win 50.
Yeah, we're big Fliff betters.
Fliff.
Shout out Fliff. Not a sponsor.
No, but Cejudo lost like the very first fight, and I was like, dang.
I really do not like Marab. And okay, I know a lot of people have fan bases, but dude, here's my thing. He's got like maybe 16 or something wins. 13 by decision.
Yeah, that's
Bro, I don't care how skilled you are. You can hold someone down and ground and pound them. And yeah, sure, that gives you, like, that can give you the win. But then there's people like Khabib, which people hate on. But then again, he was submitting people left and
I
right.
hate when two guys walk out of a fight. When they both walk out, like when the fight's over and they're both still up, I hate that so much.
I'm
Like,
not,
dude, like unless these guys are like bloodied up, like it's
yeah,
gonna
I'm
like
not
a
against
war.
a war, but Marab, dude, all I see is hugging. And
Yeah,
that's it.
like
And-
that stuff I hate so much.
And I'm not against hugging, but bro, to come out with that many, to be at like the number 1 rank or number 2 rank, and have
It is baffling.
it's ridiculous.
You can't knock anyone out, and you're ranked second.
He's a wrestler with 1 submission.
Yeah, I mean, come
Bro,
on,
come on, that's ridiculous. Henry Cejudo was at least a triple champ in something.
bro's a bystander.
He did get cooked though, which is unfortunate. And
No, he got dogged, and Mark Zuckerberg was laughing at him too. Did you see that?
dude, I saw this clip where he kept like people were handing over to a fighter, and he was there just like trying to hand it over, and
Really?
yeah, he was like left hanging. And he looked so awkward because that was so awkward.
I don't know. He trained fighters.
He's a black belt in jiu-jitsu.
I knew that. I know he like trained anyone though.
I don't even know if he's training. I think he's just there for the publicity.
Well, he said I remember during the fight they were talking about it. He was like, yeah, Mark Zuckerberg's like the way he like builds guys' stamina is crazy. And I was like, what? Mark Zuckerberg does that?
If he does that, if he's training them, then he would have cooked.
That's
Elon.
dope.
He would have cooked the Elon. If
Oh
they
my
fought.
gosh.
Which
I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, man, Mark Zuckerberg versus Elon Musk would not even be close.
no,
In my eyes, I feel like it was like I've heard so much about Mark Zuckerberg, like him like doing stuff like that, but I have not heard anything about Elon until it was like, okay, they're about to fight.
Dude, Zuckerberg is such a lizard. He is not human.
Have you seen that movie with those guys like the beginning? It's like Harvard. It's like Andrew
Social
Garfield's-
Network.
Yeah,
About that,
I think it's a good movie.
It's
Yeah, I love
a really
that.
good movie. David Fincher, I believe, one of my favorite directors. Have you ever seen a movie called Seven?
you told me about it. I haven't heard it.
Very good movie. Morgan Freeman and Brad Pitt star. It's about this serial killer who kills and represents each kill. It represents like a 7 deadly sin.
Yeah,
Very, very good movie.
yeah. I want to go watch that, and then of course Madam Web.
Oh my gosh, so cooked.
I wanted to go
So
watch
cooked.
that, and then I just heard so many bad things. I'm like, man, should I waste my like $7? Should I waste my $7 on this?
If it isn't related to any of the Spider-Man movies,
Mid.
no.
Mid.
Yes.
Mid.
Madam Mid. That's what it is. That's what it's called.
Madam Mid.
Madam Mid. Like, no, bro. Why are they fumbling so hard?
I don't know why. I feel like recently, like they've just been that whole franchise. This Marvel is going downhill, but I feel like they're gonna have a come up.
Like, what you said? Would you say your favorite genre? You said your favorite genre is action.
Yeah,
What's your least favorite?
I would say romance, but I just saw a good romance movie with my girlfriend.
Comedy is creeping to become.
The thing is, comedy like it's not as good as it used to be,
Dude,
it's getting so like nerfed.
a buddy of mine, me and I don't know if it's nerfed or that we were so young and we had middle school humor. That
I don't
we
think
found
I don't think it's that. I
don't
think
think
it's
so?
just people are just canceling people for some funny
I
stuff.
sat down with my friend for like 15 minutes trying to find movies that genuinely like killed me, made me laugh.
Yeah,
And there were number one, for Christmas Vacation. That
beautiful movie.
dude, I watch
Beautiful
it year
movie.
after year, kills me every single time. I'll
No.
give him that. And then for a show, Impractical Jokers. That's it.
Dude,
That's it.
you hit the nail on the
Yeah.
coffin, man.
I can't think anything else. There's like people will say like Grown Ups, and then I watch it again, and I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, yeah, sure, that was funny when I was a kid, or like Ted, but that's not my humor anymore.
Yeah,
It's
like-
I have to look at a brick wall with the word ham written on it to laugh. That's how messed up my humor is. It's so bad.
No, Christmas Vacation, when you can quote a movie and watch it every single year with your family and still laugh, that's a good
Amazing.
movie. It's a good movie.
Amazing.
And then Practical Jokers, we were watching Just Outside.
Yeah, it's amazing.
I laugh. I've seen that same episode probably 5-6 times. I'm still laughing.
It doesn't get old, and I can't think of any other movies that when I watch it just genuinely like killed me. If anyone has any, when we post this or anything like that, or clips come out, please comment some really funny movies that I need to watch. I'll either watch them or won't, or I'll just critique it.
Yeah, I remember last year we go into our dorm and watch the movies. Oh my gosh. Movie night at the dorm, baby.
Nothing's wrong about a good old movie night. It was a lot of scary movies.
Yeah, that Midsommar got me for real.
Mid.
It was pretty mid though, but at the end I was like, oh my
I'm gonna need to
gosh.
rewatch it again because a lot of people said that watching it for the second time makes it better. The first time I did not like it at all. It was so mid, right over the head. It was like every other cult classic, and I was just like, I don't know. My favorite horror movie. Remember what we watched it?
Oh, shoot. What's it start with?
S.
Sidious?
No.
No, what am I thinking?
You're right there. You're around it.
Hmm.
Sinister.
Sinister. Is that where like the mom like gets cursed or whatever?
That's Hereditary.
No, Hereditary. That's the one I was thinking about.
It's the one where that guy finds the videos of every family dying.
Oh my gosh.
The greatest jump scare is in that movie. The lawnmower scene.
Yes.
If you know, you know, bro. That is by far
I need to watch that again. That was so good.
so good. I've never had a movie do that because it has a mix of the music itself is eerie enough to me. Like, they don't rely on jump scares.
No,
And that's what it's turned into. Did you like Smile? Have you seen Smile?
I haven't seen it. I've heard it's pretty mid.
It's not bad. I mean, for recent horror movies, it's better than I thought. They're coming out with the second one.
I did. I'm
Yeah.
gonna see the first one then.
It's coming out, and I
I don't know.
how-
It seemed too like, what's the word? Defaulty. Like too like non-original to go watch.
I see what you're saying. Cliche. Almost.
Yeah,
'Cause
cliche.
You ever
It
seen,
seemed more like
have you ever seen
cliche.
It Follows?
Yeah.
It's literally just like that, except
see.
instead of having intercourse, it's it's you kill yourself in front of someone.
Yeah. Like why? What?
It still did get me. I won't lie, and I will watch the second one. But you know, for recent days, I'll let it have it. I thought it was scarier than It Follows. It Follows did not really scare me.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just didn't get me.
I just like very original movies.
Yeah. There. Do you have a favorite classic movie of a certain genre that you're just like, this can't be beat? This movie defines this genre.
Die Hard.
Believe it or not, is it a Christmas movie?
That's a good question, man. I'll say about this.
I say Iron Man 3 is a Christmas movie, so I'm gonna say Die Hard is.
Oh, if you say that, yeah. I just don't know. It happens to take place during Christmas, so it's a Christmas movie. I don't know, man. I feel like the whole wraparound though is not like around Christmas.
I've seen a lot of people watch that religiously on Christmas now, so I have to believe that that's.
Oh
what
yeah,
it
the first
is.
time I watched that was on Christmas.
I have to
like,
believe
at
it.
first I'm like, oh, man, I watched during Christmas. It's a Christmas movie, but like, I feel like if you think about it, because my like Christmas Vacation, hey, they're on vacation in Christmas. You know, all families get together. It's Christmas time. It's supposed to be a Christmas gathering.
Yeah.
Die Hard is just, something happens during Christmas. This guy's just kind of safe bad guys. It happens to be Christmas. I don't know.
Yeah, it does pay because it's its own thing too. Christmas and action movie on the same thing. Like that's the first thing.
It's a great movie. I mean, great movie. Great movie. It's just, I've heard the debate so many times. I don't know. I couldn't answer that question honestly. But there's a guy in the movie that is a Sigma Chi. Pretty cool.
We'll take it. We'll take it.
We'll take it.
Clearly.
Yeah.
I got a really good game for us to play. You've probably played it and you've heard of it, but it's called Overrated, Fairly Rated, Underrated.
I've heard that.
Yeah. So I'm gonna name you something. You can name me something, and you're gonna give me if you think it's overrated, underrated, or normal.
Overrated. Okay.
Okay. We'll start with some food.
Okay. It's just taste buds. Yeah. It's a good topic to talk about.
Raising Cane's. I'll throw it out there already.
People, I mean, they talk about it so much. I think it's very good. I'm gonna have it Friday when I go to Bowling Green. But it rides that line of being fairly rated and underrated.
So I think I would have said underrated a while ago, and I'm not gonna say overrated, but the only thing is that it's gotten so much respect now. I think it's fair to throw that into the the fairly rated now. The only thing is their fries aren't the best.
No, they're not.
Like Zaxby's has better fries.
Yes, Zaxby's fries with that seasoning on them.
That's fair.
Okay. Let me think of one.
Arby's.
Arby's. I'm gonna say overrated. I feel like they've got that what's it called, roast beef sandwich. It's good. I love it.
Dude,
their fries, their curly fries. Hey,
it just looks like blown out cow.
Yes, man. Like I remember when we were working, like when I was in middle school, I was always working in the summer, like landscaping and stuff. And every time we went to go eat lunch, the boss always got Arby's roast beef sandwiches. So at that point, I'm like, man, like I'm having this every day. Like, gosh, like. At that point, it's like, hey, it's overrated. No, it was every day, man. It was that or Jimmy John's, and it was usually Arby's.
All right, you throw me one at me.
I'm gonna go one of my favorites, Culver's.
You know, I actually will give it the under.
I think that's fair. I think it all depends on what you get there.
Oh yeah, a lot of times people complain that it's like either really greasy or something, but I really just feel like if you're complaining about that at a fast food restaurant, grow up.
Yeah, I feel like Culver's, if I was like sick one day and I'm like, man, I need something to eat, like what's my fast food place? I feel like Culver's is my comfort place.
Their custard's good too.
Oh my gosh.
Pretty valid.
And I get a kids meal. Like it's cheap. I get a kids meal, man. I'm getting a kids cheeseburger and I'm getting free custard with it, man. Come on.
Okay. What about the color yellow?
Get off food. Yellow.
Yeah, sorry, this is just a broad category.
Well, considering that our fraternity has yellow in it, I must say it's fairly rated.
I think yellow, to me, just regular old yellow is the most underrated color.
Underrated?
Because to me, I think every time I wear it, I just feel like it gives off the happy vibes. And I don't know if it's because the original smiley face was yellow, but I just, dude, every time I think yellow is so underrated. I used to say purple, but purple's gotten its respect now. I think it's one of.
Oh, what about blue?
What kind? Are we talking light or dark?
I'm saying like just blue in general.
Just blue.
Like you can like I would say blue is underrated just for the fact that there are so many cool colors out of blue.
Yeah, you like turquoise,
like royal blue, that dark navy.
It's got. I'll give it fairly.
I'm saying underrated, man. I
understandable.
I love a good blue.
What's the worst color?
Well, brown, obviously, but if I was thinking like red, orange, yellow, I was thinking like red, orange, yellow, green, blue, like that type of stuff, and purple.
Dude, Dookie Brown is not it.
No, Dookie Brown ain't it.
Dookie
I'm gonna say
whatever the color of this liver is.
That dark red,
maroon.
Ugh.
The maroon stuff.
Gosh, I'm getting another one too. I forgot about that. I might as well go eat it right now. I'm kind of hungry. That sounds so bad because it's not that good. It's gonna be that big piece too,
dude. It's different than what you think. It's vile, but dude, like I said, it's so good for you.
Oh yeah,
so
I mean,
good.
I'm sure I can conquer the world right now. I'm sure, but
oh yeah, you feel right as rain when you do that.
Get a quick rinse.
Quick little rinse. Dude, you know what word pisses me off?
Piss.
The word colonel.
Colonel.
Why?
What are you talking about? Like
colonial, whatever it looks like. You know.
Oh yeah.
Why is it spelled like that? I've always had
colonial.
Dude, I've always had beef with that. Why is it spelled like that?
I don't know.
It is so annoying.
I remember when I was a kid, I was made a play for PTP. I forgot not PTP, Gifted and Talented, whatever the club is called in elementary school. But it was about like Kentucky people, and I was Colonel Sanders. And at first, shout out Miss Wilkins, by the way. At first, I thought it was like Colonial Sanders until like the show happened. Like I'd be like thinking to myself, like, oh, I'm Colonial Sanders. People are like, who the heck is Colonial Sanders?
Colonial?
No, but yeah, I have always thought about that word being a weird off word that does not spelled right.
Well, it used to screw me up when I was a kid. Bro, when I was a kid, sometimes I was illiterate. Like if I had to write something like saying I would go to the store, I would spell would WOOD.
Oh my gosh.
I suck. I still trip up. Like sometimes when I spell restaurant, I'm like
restaurant. Yeah.
That gets me still.
When I was a kid in second grade, I had a teacher, Miss Lentz, and we had Wordly Wise. So many vocab words I learned to spell. Oh my gosh, that second grade class might have been one of the most beneficial classes of my life.
That was me with multiplication. I got that a lot when I was a kid. I was.
Dude, I know my timetables like crazy.
Oh gosh, dude, that just reminded me of we used to stand up, and one dude shit himself when we did that. Like actually. We were standing up and we'd have to go back and forth like between like 12 classmates to see who would mess up on multiplication. This dude literally
pooped himself.
He crapped his briefs. It was ridiculous. I couldn't believe it. It smelled so bad.
Fred, you spoiled your britches. Oh my gosh, I've never had anyone like crap themselves, man. I'm trying to think about like any accidents that people have had in school.
Accidents?
Well, yeah.
Dude, that just reminds me, everyone used to throw up in my school. You remember that, like, sawdust they would put on it? Did you ever see that?
Yeah. I'm like, what does that do?
I think it would just soak, like, the wood chippings. I think it would soak it up.
At first I was like, is this just going to the ground now? Like, is that just part of the floor?
It was so gross. I hated it.
I understand that. As a kid, I was like, oh, man, that's really weird. Like, why would they not just, like, I don't know, wipe it down and spray it? I was like, what does this wood do? I guess now, looking back on it, I guess it just absorbs it. A lot better. You can treat it a lot better.
Dude, I couldn't understand it, bro. There was always something happening in our like elementary school. So vile, gross.
There was, when you talking about puking. There was one day at elementary school where someone puked, and like it's almost over, and this girl finds out someone puked, and then pukes. I'm like, okay, like I hear like, oh, like we're in fraternity, of course, people are puking at parties all the time. Like now, that does not even faze me at all. Like if I heard that someone puked, there's no way. Like my body just says, "Oh, I need to puke now."
Did you ever puke in school ever at one point?
I'm not gonna cap. I did.
Same.
It was one time, and it's funny. It was in middle school.
I was in high school.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I'll tell mine first because yours sounds a little better than mine. But we're at lunch, and we're just sitting at this table. And lunch is pretty much over. And my baseball coach, who was the PE coach at the middle school, was being funny. And he got like some banana. And it was like a booger. He made it look like a booger. And he put it on my hand. And I thought it was like some random kid's booger. And I just yacked. Like it was terrible. And like that day I had I it was like 6th grade. I would like pack my lunch. And like I had like these like Chips Ahoy cookies, like I just like you could see like they're on the floor, like puked, and I was like, oh my gosh, I feel like an idiot. Because I was pretty popular in middle school, and I feel like man, like that was. But the worst thing was my friend. Basketball game, puked at the free throw line. I kid you not. First game of our 8th grade year, it was me and my brother. We were in the free throw line. We're on the blocks. And let him shoot, and he starts pointing to his neck. And we're like, what? Like, Reggie Miller, like, what are you doing, man? And he just goes,
good old Reggie.
He goes, I can't. And we're like, what? He just pukes on, like, right. He pukes on the free throw line. Like, literally, he puked on the free throw line. And I was like, oh my gosh.
Hot.
And, like, no sports event has ever been that, like, I feel like embarrassing for someone. Like, I felt so bad for him. Because, like, in middle school, we had people like go to our games. Like it was a big gym. People were it'd be decently like filled up. Like man, like in middle school, you're like, damn, this is our NBA finals right now. But no, like he just puked first game of the year, and it was like this team we were blowing out, man. It was like nothing, and he just pukes. And I was like, oh my gosh.
That's got to be a top. That's the top 3 most embarrassing things that can happen to you.
That's a core memory.
Yeah.
Inside out. It's a core memory, man. Like, and you hate it, and you just can't. You get out of it.
You will remember. People will remember it.
Oh yeah.
Mine was in AP history. I had a lot of people in that class, a lot of friends in that class, and it was like my first class period of the day, and I came in. I used to walk to school, so for some reason I don't know why I had popcorn that morning for breakfast. That's the first red flag. And so I just start walking to class. Oh. That's what happened. So I walked to class and just passed out in a ditch. Not even. I fell down, like blacked out.
Jeez, I passed out a ditch.
I don't even know why. I think I was just like low on nutrients and stuff, like no sodium or anything.
You won't be now.
No,
you won't be.
We're chilling now. And so I get up. I'm like, bro, what just happened? So I get up. I just keep walking. I go to class, and I got a buddy that's sitting behind me, and he's like, hey man, are you good? Like, cause he just saw me, and I was so white, and you know, whenever you know you're sick, and
you're that ghost pale white man,
you feel like the flushness come over.
No, I totally understand.
I was just like, I had to bury my head. I was thinking to myself, dude, I can't do this right now. I gotta tighten up right now.
You gotta tighten up.
I have to, bro.
I gotta clutch up right here.
I had to convince myself in my mind that I wasn't going to be sick, or I wasn't sick, because I was like, why am I sick right now? There's no reason I should be sick. So I was like, dude, I can't. Go to the bathroom. And he's like, yeah, sure. So I get up.
May you go to the bathroom? No, I'm just kidding. Okay.
Dude, I stand up and I start walking over to the door as I look like a robot walking over there because I'm trying so hard to keep it. I reach the doorknob, dude. All in the trash can, dude. It was the most...
In class?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
It was so violent because...
So violent?
Yeah, because since it was popcorn, I would go... And then 5 seconds later, it would come out. It was like slow. It was like... And it was in front of everybody, bro. And no one said anything. They were just like...
Oh.
As I'm doing this.
They were in awe.
And so I open the door. I'm like... sorry about that. And I just keep going down the hallway, just go, and I saw teachers looking at me, not saying anything.
What would you do as a teacher?
I don't know.
Hey, are you okay? What can I do to help? What would they even do?
I just came back to class after, like,
That happened.
"Hi guys," like nothing happened, and sat down, and everyone was just like,
I mean, I guess that would be the best way to go about it. It's just it wasn't a big deal.
at the end of the class, everyone was like, "So what's your story?" And it was just it's so funny. It was so stupid.
Popcorn. The worst thing about being sick sometimes is when you dry heave. Like, you want to throw up and nothing comes out.
Bile eventually
Oh
will.
my gosh, I hate that so much. And it's happened so many times. I don't know why. Like, when I was playing sports, like, I would just randomly just like dry heave when I go back home. I'm like, and I hated it. And I was like, I'm not throwing up anything.
You just randomly would dry.
I know. I would just go home and like I wouldn't be feeling good. And I would just dry heave something. Nothing. I would dry heave something that's nothing. And it was just terrible. And I would hate it. And I'm like, man, I feel like crap, but nothing's coming out. And I want to throw up, but I can't.
That's fair. I don't know. I used to hate throwing up, but now I just feel like I'm natural with it. I've become one with it.
This is a professional puker.
Yacker. I'm a pure yacker.
From yakking to yapping.
Yeah, I went from yakking to yapping.
Oh, but
Do I knock down this liver?
we might as well. We're kind of landing on right now, aren't we?
Man, a libel. Dude, I don't even... Hang on. Let me grab some water.
Yeah, you probably should do that. Man. Oh, gosh. Like my stomach didn't hurt. Now we start talking about it, I'm like, man, it's going to not feel good, isn't it?
Just talking about throwing up.
Look how big this piece of meat is.
It is pretty decent size. I know it doesn't look like it, but how about you try eating a liver? Grow up if you're judging.
Yeah. Juice.
Did I?
No. Okay, no, there's no blood anywhere.
Yeah,
there's not a crime
blood
scene
all
here.
over the plate.
Oh. So what's the best way you attack this the first time? What'd you just do? You just throw down the hatch and chew it, or what?
Bro, you got to chew it like it's you can't just
Yeah, I didn't do that the first time.
Yeah,
I chewed it up and I got the taste of
you
it.
just got to chew it up, man. I mean, your piece wasn't that bad. It was just
Yeah.
smaller and just the outside.
And the
Now
thing
you
is,
got
my
all the
sinuses are
inside.
so bad, I probably couldn't taste it as much as I should. Man, well.
The power within.
Okay. Oh, it's all cold now. It's all cold and slimy. It's like an octopus.
Dude, this feels like a moist kite.
Moist kite? What kind of texture do you think about when you're touching this thing? This just feels like raw meat.
Shardy waffles.
My heart's beating so fast right now.
You
Okay.
know, it's not the end of the world, but dude, it's the worst 30 seconds ever.
No, it's pretty bad. Like that, even that small piece, I was like, man, I don't want to puke on camera.
Next week it will be. What is it that we're eating?
Shepherd's pie?
Shepherd's pie.
Our
That's
buddy's
it.
gonna bring in some shepherd's pie. He might talk a little bit too.
Never. I have heard of it, but I didn't know where it was from. But
I know it was in it. I just heard of it before. Look at your bloody fingers, man. We're like, this is what the cavemen do. It's what our ancestors would do. We are ancestors.
that's a great topic. After this, I have to ask something.
That was a big swallow. You see that? You see that gulp right there?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I made my eyes water. Dang. Ugh. Jeez.
Yikers.
Oh, now that aftertaste is bad.
Yeah.
Ugh. I will say that was worse than the first one.
Oh yeah.
That was worse than the first one, and I was ready for that taste
A
too.
lot more blood in that. Hey, but we're so much healthier now.
We are, man. Everyone watching this is beneath us right now. You're just beneath us.
Talking about being beneath. That's how I feel every time I cold plunge in the morning.
Oh my gosh.
So I've been cold plunging, and fun fact, this morning was the worst one so far. Yep.
Really? Oh, there's blood on the table. That's so cool. Okay, continue.
The water was in the 30s today, and it was so bad.
Wow! I thought you were about to puke.
Dude, it was
Oh
crazy.
my gosh!
But
Imagine just a yakking on this.
give a good old yak. We get demonetized too. Actually, no, we're not sponsored or anything.
Yeah, come on.
We will be by Fliff one day. Once we'll get into that
Fliff,
later.
please. Please.
But no, I do it, and when I get out, bro, my day is completely different. So when I first started plunging, I took cold showers before in advance, just to like kind of naturally do it. So then eventually I moved on to cold plunging. I did it 3 days in a row. I've been doing it for like a month now, but I did it for 3 days in a row. And the fourth day, I had to clean it out, so I drained it. So I didn't do it that morning. I just took a hot shower. Bro, my day was ruined. It was, bro. It was ruined. I went to class. I was annoyed at everything. I was thinking to myself, why am I watching this dude write on a chalkboard, bro?
Why am I in school?
He had his hairline was like really receded. I just thought to myself,
Oh, is that Matt? No. What class is that?
are you thinking?
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
that's a different guy. And I thought to myself, dude, like you're thinning. Just shave it. In my head, I don't know why. I was fixated. I was just annoyed. I was so annoyed at myself because I was like, why didn't I do this? I just wasted my time. I felt low on energy. And that day represented the fact that I'm gonna need to keep doing it because
forever.
Yeah, bro. Because I know how I feel now if I don't do it. Like I will just not have much energy. I'll yawn. I'll be tired. It won't matter if I get 8 hours. I'm screwed.
Yeah.
I had one of the moments the other night when you wake up and you're praying. It's like 2 a.m.
And it wasn't?
It was like 10 minutes before my alarm.
Oh.
I went, I'm cooked.
Man, I would go for the gym today, and I was like, man, today's just not it.
Dude, I was so mad. I was distraught. If I don't get 8 hours, even if it's 7 hours and 59 minutes, I will blame my whole day on that. I will. Of course, occasionally you get those days where you wake up at like 5 hours and you're chilling.
Yeah.
But dude, something about the tangent between getting 8 hours or getting a little less than 8 hours ruins me.
I totally agree.
I hate it. And I don't
even as a kid, like I want to stay up and play video games. No, I want to go to bed. I want to feel good in the morning.
My sleep schedule used to be so ruined. Now it's like good in a way.
But you have later classes, don't you? So that's different.
No, last semester I did. Last semester,
yeah,
bro,
that's what it was.
I hadn't fallen asleep before midnight in like over a year. I was like, dude, I had been like seriously over a year since I had fallen asleep before midnight, and I was just like, dude, this is crazy. I would go to bed at like 2:30, because I would just sleep in, and now I have earlier classes, of course, so I clutched up, but it's weird. It's a weird feeling.
Well, now what I do normally, I'm going to bed at 1 o'clock, and I'm waking up at 6, which is really bad for me.
That is.
But the thing is, what I do, like after class, I'm napping.
I cannot take naps.
Oh my gosh, I can take so many naps.
I want to so bad. I actually was just talking about this today. I said that if you could choose this, would you rather you go to bed, you get 8 hours, but you still sleep in? Like, let's say you went to bed at like 12.
Uh-huh.
You sleep in till 10 or 11. Would you rather do that or go to bed at 12, wake up at 6, and then nap for 3 hours later in the day?
I feel like 6, man. It just, you're doing so much more. I feel like 11 o'clock, man. Day's already gone by for you.
See, I'm going to do the sleep in because I dread the idea if I fell asleep at like 4, woke up, it's like 7, night out. I'm like, dude, I feel like that would ruin me. I haven't had that happen.
Honestly, it doesn't. Like, when I was, like, I would sleep for Super Bowl. I slept a little bit forward Super Bowl. And there was not that time. Like, man, like, after Super Bowl was over, I just wanted to watch, like, highlights and stuff. And it was great. I was like, I'll sleep till 6 tomorrow, and I'll nap throughout the day, and feel totally fine.
I just can't do it. It's that I just don't know. I feel like I miss out more later in the day than earlier. Even though I think my idea is you can do more yourself in the morning, but I will miss stuff involving others later in the day.
I understand that. I just feel like if I do something in the morning, like I feel like I've done more in the day. Like I love like when I go to the gym in the morning, I feel so good about myself. I'm like, man, like I started this day great.
Yeah, you're a better man. I have to go. See, that's what the plunge does for me. That's why that's my replacement. See, I have to go to the gym later. I have to, because if I go in the morning, I'll get sick. For some reason, because I go on an empty stomach, I'll get very sick.
Yeah, I need to start changing that though because I'm detoxing right now.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, and
well, tell the folks what you're doing.
So it's a 30-day detox. Took a pill. It's just to lose, like I guess, bad weight. Actually, I'm not a big guy at all, but
yeah, you are.
well, okay, but what it is, it's just like what happens. Like even today, I went to bed before I went to bed with this pill, and then I wake up and put it out there. I shit my brains out, and I'm one of those guys that, like, I crap a good amount of the day.
Yeah, because you drink so much milk.
Yeah, that's what it is. Like I don't mind it, but this stuff, I mind it. The craps are violent.
So it's either you take one pill for 30 days or two for 15.
Yeah, I just didn't want to do 215 because, man, I might be crapping all day.
That'd be worse.
That's what I'm saying. Nick's gonna do that. I'm like, man, you're gonna.
Bro, your leg, you can't hit legs.
No,
you're cooked.
No, you're cooked. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was telling him, I'm like, man, like you do this, like I'm telling you right now, one a day it sucks. Like I did it, went to class today, came back,
and just immediately.
Like I feel like my body knows I'm close to a bathroom that I've used before. Like I got back to the house, I'm like, man, it's time to go. Like I gotta go right now.
I feel that because week 2 of carnivore, I'm 3 weeks in. You should see, bro. My list has grown even more about what I'm gonna eat.
Really?
Yeah. I'll read it out here in a minute, but
how many calories you put up a day?
Right now?
Yeah.
I'm aiming around, because I'm trying to still trim up. I've already lost. I started this around 203, 205. Yeah. I'm down to 191 now. It's been 3 weeks.
Beautiful.
Pretty chill. It's difficult because it's also I'm losing weight obviously because no carbs, but it's not as good as it could be because it's not like organic meat, organic fruit. It's still processed, but it's still
better than nothing.
I'm a college kid. I can't get through it right now. It's not possible. But it's been good. 2 weeks in. See, I put chia seeds. I drink a lot of chia seeds. So instead of just constantly like getting my brains out, it's more compact. I keep it down in there. It's been helping me a lot. So I've been chilling.
No, I started tracking again my calories and stuff. Just because I'm until the beach, but
I'm aiming around 17 to 1900. See,
I'm less than that right now, honestly.
Well,
and I feel like the big thing is just carbs to protein.
Well, the problem is that when you're doing all carnivore, you don't stay full very long.
No.
I'm full. I'm hungry within another hour, 2 hours, after I do it. So here I'll read out some of my nutrition facts. So it's typically the other day I had, and I know some people say don't eat a certain amount of protein, bro. It's not gonna
grow up.
Yeah, come on now. You're not even if it's not fully digesting, bro. It's still better for me than all those carbs. So the other day I had 230 grams of protein. And
that's insane.
Around 20 grams of carbs.
That's it. That is insane.
I do get some carbs from fruit. I do allow myself to eat some fruit and a little bit of honey. I'll allow maybe a little bit of vegetables, but I try not to do that as much as I can, just because I want pure.
Yeah, you want that pure diet.
Yes,
yeah.
I want it absolutely pure. The fruit just helps for energy, because I'm not. The 30 days ain't up yet. I still get tired.
Yeah. Oh, of course. Man, only carbs I'm really getting is, I have noodles and chicken. That's a big thing that I eat. And then, I gotta have some taste. So I'm getting some fries at Chick-fil-A sometimes. And that's really the big part of my carbs. But I'm putting up a little bit more protein than carbs.
To all the people, and I'm one of them that says eating clean is so difficult because it's expensive, all that. I am a broke college student who's been doing it for free. If you're in college, you have whatever college you're in, you have a dining hall.
Yeah.
If you're saying that you cannot stick to a healthy diet through it, you are lying. You are, because you can do it.
No, last year, the Winslow, the good healthy side or whatever at wins like
Yeah,
that.
that's our dining. It's called Winslow.
Yeah. Man, I'm getting those chicken thighs and
Yeah. They have an
was it
allergy.
asparagus? It might have been asparagus.
It's an allergy-free section with real grilled chicken
and it's good.
and other stuff.
It's
And
not bad.
It's not bad.
Like, there'll be sometimes where it's dry, but I mean, I'll just put pepper on it or something to give it some taste. But
That's what I ate today. I filled it up today.
yeah, I mean, it's not bad. I enjoyed it, and I was like, man, I'm gonna like after first semester, because I was like, I'm not playing football anymore. Like I gotta eat better. And it was like, man, I gotta just I'm gonna try this over here. Good taste.
Yeah.
Got good nutrients from that. A lot of protein.
It's pretty good. I just the hardest part of it is honestly just the cravings. That's it.
Yes, that's it.
When you're
man,
around-
there's sometimes I'm sitting in my room. I'm like, man, I want to just
Yeah.
I want a chocolate chip cookie.
This man has a vice for what is it? Where is it from, and what is the dessert?
McDonald's chocolate chip cookies.
I saw this man come in the other day, like into the house with an empty box of them. Did you finish them on the way back from your car ride?
No, there was Megan likes them too. So what I get like 13 of them, and we like share it. Like what we'll do, I usually have like 2 or 3, and
That's
she'll
like
have like 2 or
that's
3.
the only really sweet thing I see you eating is cookies.
No, that's it. Like I'm a big meat tooth. That's what my dad calls it. Are you a meat tooth or a sweet tooth? I'm a meat tooth.
Really?
Yeah.
So of course I'm a meat tooth right now. I'm not it is by choice, but I will always be that fat kid at the end of the day, bro. I could eat so much sweets. It's insane. I'm always sweet over savory.
I can't. Like I just get that feeling of something like, man, I gotta stop.
That's good for you.
I know
That's
it's.
good.
I love that I think that way. It's just I can never be like, man, I'm gonna throw down this pack of M&Ms like it's nothing.
Oh, see, I don't like chocolate. Isn't really for me. I'd rather just get like a gummy candy.
See, I'm not like a gummy guy, man. It's just if I'm eating sweets, it's chocolate.
That's fair. Fair. A lot of social events is where it's difficult because you got people all around
Yeah.
you. Like we had a thing where someone made Oreo or like brownies with Oreos, like a whole Oreo in there. I was like, bro, everyone's eating them right now, and I'm just looking at it. It's like it's so good. I'm proud of myself for not doing it, but like sometimes it feels like you're just trying to be that guy that's like, oh,
Yeah.
I don't
You're
need that.
bigger
I'm
than
help-
everyone
like,
else.
I don't want to
Yeah.
be. I don't want to be like that. But
No, I
that's just
understand
because
that.
I'm truly trying to stick to it in my brain just to say I did it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, I totally agree. It sucks when you go to a function or an event. There's like, oh yeah, free food. Like it's all bad.
Yeah, so I've strategized my plan. So I'm doing it to the end of February. I started a little bit before February in January, so I'm going to write it out whole of February. I'm going to take a week to just kind of casually eat whatever, not like go off the deep end. I will one day go off the deep end and eat whatever I want, and then I'll hop back on it for 2 to 3 more months.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm gonna go back on
So
it.
you're doing this for like the rest of the semester, pretty much
Yeah.
after this month.
Only reason why it might suck, but dude, I've kept on.
But you feel great.
This is probably the most like physically fit altogether
You've been.
I've been.
That's good.
A good ratio for
That's
muscle
good.
and fat loss, and I've lost weight at a really fast pace. But this is what I plan on doing. So I think I might have told you, but I want you to take a guess. What do you think I'm missing the most?
You told me this.
I would never get them a lot, but I miss them the most.
We'll start with, 'cause I'll guess that thing.
D.
Gosh dang it. I'm blanking right now.
Yeah.
I'm just missing a deck. D. You're going to tell me I'm going to be pissed when you tell me, though.
Donuts.
Gosh dang it. You told me that. I'm
Dude.
sorry, taste bud.
It's okay. Yeah, but we call each other taste buds. You know your contact for me is
Taste-
Sack Masick, parentheses, taste bud.
Yours just taste bud on my Snapchat.
But yeah, so donuts, Cold Stone Creamery, cookie dough,
Cookie dough, man. You told me this, yeah. Cookie dough.
a McFlurry, possibly crumble cookie if I'm feeling like a real naughty boy,
Naughty boy.
pancakes, birthday cake Oreos. Oh,
Dude, you got me on those last year. Those are good.
Dude, it's either people absolutely adore them or they hate them. And then we got Zaxby's and then cereal.
Cereal.
I miss cereal too. So my plan is the day before I plan to eat this, I'm gonna go to Dunkin', and you know how they throw out their donuts.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go early in the day and be like, "Hey, can I claim the donuts when you throw them out?"
When you throw them out, just give them to me.
Yeah, and I'm gonna see if they'll let me, and I'll just keep them and devour them the next day. That's gonna be my plan for that. And I have a gift card for a lot of this. I'm gonna be in heaven, bro. But I gotta make sure I do it in a way where I'm not like
Yeah,
everything
you can't
back.
like just blow yourself
Oh
out.
no, not a pause. No, but
If you blow yourself, you would do it.
I also miss a lot of French fries. What do you think is the best way to eat potatoes? The best way, you know, whether it be you can rank.
I don't care. Mashed potatoes. Oh my gosh, my grandma makes the best mashed potatoes, and it's so good.
I think I gotta go with twice baked.
Twice baked. Really?
For me, it probably goes twice baked, mashed, just regular baked potato, French fries. Man, maybe I don't know. I don't really care for tater tots or scallop potatoes. And then sweet potato fries, I'm not even. That's not
Mid.
That's not even in the question.
Yeah. I'm gonna go mashed fries. Then after that, it's kind of just a toss up. But mashed and fries are mine.
What's your go-to death meal? Like if
Go-to death meal.
Your last meal, limited to 5 items.
5 items.
What would you do?
Okay. So my favorite place to eat at, if I'm like, man, I want to eat something good tonight, Longhorn Steakhouse.
Okay.
Steak.
Okay.
Parmesan crusted chicken.
Okay. Valid.
Steakhouse mac and cheese. Gotta get an unlimited supply of McDonald's cookies
I
on
knew- I
there.
was waiting for
Yeah, I
that
got to. I guess milk would be a drink.
That's fair. That's very fair. I think what I'm gonna have to go with. I'm pretty sure the other day there was something I ate that overthrew what I thought my favorite food was. I can't remember what it is, but I guess I'm gonna have to go with the OG. Steak.
Yeah. I feel like as a man, steak is just, that's it.
That's
I
gotta
love
be
steak.
it. And I know people might go like Wagyu or something, but I think I would go with the literal, just a regular
Sirloin.
old ribeye or sirloin. Yeah, correct. I do with either one of them. And then I'd probably go with some mac and cheese.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Yeah, okay. My bread of choice. You know those
Bread?
Yeah.
Oh,
You know the
okay.
croissants that come from what's the biscuit brand? Pillsbury.
Yeah.
Pillsbury croissant rolls.
Those are pretty good. I've had those.
Those are
Gasaroni.
gas-a-roni. And then for my dessert, I'm going for a bunch of donuts or just cookie dough.
Cookie dough is, I remember as a kid, because we would get like those tubs cookie dough. And
Yeah.
I'll be honest, if there's no one home, man, I'm grabbing a spoon, I'm gonna tub my way out of that cookie dough, and I'm gonna put it back like I didn't touch anything.
Are you going for cookie dough or warm cookies?
Warm cookies.
Really?
Mm.
I think
A
I
nice
honestly
warm cookie on the inside with a crunchy outside.
that is
so
gas,
good.
but I think I am gonna still go with cookie dough only because I just feel naughty when I eat that. I feel nice. It's delicious.
I don't know what it is. I just love I'm not a big guy on like cold stuff. Like I'm a big I love warm stuff.
Do you like cold milk or warm milk?
No, cold milk.
Okay, good.
If you like warm milk,
Just
dude,
making
you're a
sure.
baby.
Just make it
You're
sure.
you're a baby, or you're a person that's in the retirement home and they're on their deathbed.
Do you think you will drink milk at the family dinner when you have a family?
No.
Okay, I was about to say you going there. That's so.
Because
weird.
honestly, like, there's no one home and I'm eating dinner. It's a glass of milk. But man, if I'm with family, it's water. There's times I'm getting frisky. I'm like, man, I need some milk right now. I'm gonna give me some milk.
Give you some Milky Wilky. Dude, I can't, man. We were talking about it. If you like skim milk, why are you just not drinking almond milk? at
Or
that
water.
point? I swear. What do you? I have a buddy that's gonna see this, and I'm duking on you for drinking skim milk. Silas Jackson. I just
name dropping a guy is crazy.
Name dropped.
No, because Nick drinks skim milk,
I should put a bounty on your head.
and I think he thinks it's. I mean, it is better for you in a sense where it's not as fatty.
yeah,
but
but it's not.
drink water.
If you're drinking, yeah, exactly. Because if you're drinking it for health reasons, And you really do just need to go almond milk at that
Yeah.
point. And then if you're really trying to bulk up, then you go whole milk.
Like, man, I'm drinking 2%. I'm drinking my milk for, because I like it in general for protein shakes.
And you don't want it to be too much with your whole milk, do you? Like,
No,
it's just
no,
too
because
much
then you
at
get
that
full. Like, I remember we would always go to Denny's, and Denny's has whole milk only. And I'm like, man, like,
Really?
Mom, like, I guess so. I don't know.
point. I've never been to Denny's.
When I went to Denny's, I always got whole milk. But I'd go there, and Mom's like, no. You get 1 cup of milk, and then you just drink water. No, Mom, please. Like, no, I won't get full before the meal comes. Every time she got me, I'm getting full. Man, I'm getting that something platter, Mama's platter. I don't even know what it was called, but it was like pancakes, bacon, and something else that came with it. Man, it's going home. It's going home with me later, so I eat later because I didn't finish it
Pancakes are better than waffles.
easily. If you think otherwise, man, you're just crazy.
I defeated the Matrix. Whenever I determined everyone, of course, I love Waffle House.
Yeah.
Everyone loves Waffle House. They love their waffles. But I'm gonna expose you to all the people that say waffles are better and then they love Waffle House waffles. It is the consistency of a pancake.
It is.
It just has the texture of a waffle.
With squares.
Yes.
With squares.
I don't care what you say. The Waffle House waffles taste and are just as fluffy as the pancakes that I eat. No, you don't get them ever crunchy at Waffle House. I've never seen a crunchy one of their waffles. Mm-mm. It's just the top has the squares. So that's exposed.
The crunchy ones aren't good.
No,
the warm ones are so much better.
You want that?
And of course, do you want a pancake or a waffle? I'm getting a pancake, but
all day.
To the point, if I had to have a waffle, man, I want that. I want that boy smooth, fresh out, man. Ugh.
I just don't. Every time I think of a waffle, I just see it in like the griddle thing.
The hotel waffles.
Yeah, I'm just like,
man. And honestly, if you're good with it, you can make those pretty good. Like the ones at Winslow, I would go last year because like I was trying to cut or whatever, and I was trying to eat a good breakfast. So I had to start snacking in the middle of the day, and so I would get a waffle, and it's like the 2 minutes, whatever. Like, hey, then you turn it over and it's over. Minute and a half, minute 15. Dude, it's not bad. It's not crunchy unless you eat it. Unless you like leave it there and it gets all crunchy.
I take mine out.
Are you a big syrup guy with your waffles?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I feel like I know someone who puts just butter on them. Like, what is your story?
Why?
You coward! Like, what are you doing?
No, what I do with my butter, I always get I get more than 1 pancake, man. Man, if I'm getting pancakes, I want like 2 or 3 flapjacks. When I go to Martha's, that's what I do. I get the butter, get some of that, put it under my first pancake, under my second pancake, press them all down. They're all buttery. Because I eat it all at the same time. Get 3 at 1.
Do you think there's a certain restaurant that has the best bread?
Best bread. You're talking just like, hey, here's your bread before your food.
Like Cracker Barrel has
yeah. Cracker Barrel's biscuits. Hold up.
I think I have mine.
I think it is Cracker Barrel. I think about it now.
Really?
I think that even Longhorn that I go to has good bread too.
Red Lobster.
Biscuits. Shoot. Yeah, that's it. My grandparents would go like every Sunday, and they would bring home, and because I guess the people or something, they would bring home 20 cheddar biscuits. I'll be honest, I ate about, when I was a kid, 8 of them are mine.
That is the best.
It's so good.
The only thing that's following that up is probably Texas Roadhouse only for the butter.
Yeah.
Or
man, this bread, dude. I was thinking way off the other end. Man,
I don't know if this is a global thing. Have you ever had Cheddar's?
Mid.
Really? The croissants there?
Mid. See, there was a Cheddar's. We played baseball in Jackson, Tennessee, and there was Cheddar's there. So good, man. We go there every time, and we would go on Friday nights before the game started on Saturday. We get Cheddar's every time we go down. We leave on Sunday, we're getting Cheddar's before we go back home.
Men.
Cheddar's made a Paducah. Paducah made a Cheddar's. Cheddar's made a Paducah. Paducah made a Cheddar's. Terrible. It is the worst Cheddar's I've been to.
How can you be bad on different areas? That just doesn't make sense.
No, I think it was like the first week, there was a fight in the kitchen.
Like Waffle House fights, almost kind of. Like
I don't even know, but there was a fight, and like people were like, there was like no one there at a point, and like people are like making like, hey, this one guy is making everyone's food right now. Terrible service. I'm like, man, I went it was like the first week, first night I went. It wasn't bad. I'm like, hey, it's pretty good. I go later. Terrible.
That's fair.
And I've probably been 3 times, and it's been there for 2 years, maybe. It's been there for a good amount of time now. It's not my thing. I go to Jackson though, because Owen plays baseball still. That thing just restores my Cheddar's love.
Yeah, I feel that. Do you have a favorite restaurant?
You talking fast food or just in general?
In general.
Portillo's.
Really?
Uh-huh.
You know, believe it or not, as cliche as it is, I'm probably gonna say the Cheesecake Factory.
Man, I've been one time and I was a kid. I don't even know what's there.
Pretty valid. Nothing. I mean, it's just their menu is literally known for being so elongated. It's insane. It is so insane. Speaking of elongated, did you see?
No.
Did you see the Fantastic Four poster?
Yes.
release?
Yes. Is that 2025?
I can't remember.
In the summer?
How do you feel?
What?
Wait, how do you feel about the cast? The guy Eddie from Stranger Things will be Human Torch.
Yeah, I saw that.
Pedro or whatever. I think he'll be.
And then he's a good actor. I liked him and he was Mandalorian, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked him in Mandalorian, so I'm gonna guess he's pretty good. But it's just weird seeing those guys, and then like, wasn't John Krasinski one of them?
Yeah. Well, he was.
That was dumb. He was there for like 10 minutes of the movie. And then the first Fantastic Four guy was pretty good. And that's what I think of Fantastic Four. I think of him, but I think he'll be pretty good.
What about? Did you see the Deadpool 3 trailer?
Oh yeah, I did.
Dude, that'll be
Wolverine and Deadpool.
The TVA's in it too.
People have been asking that for so long. Ever since Deadpool 1 came out, and that Wolverine with Deadpool.
Sorry, that liver literally just like that.
That was a liver burp. No, since that Deadpool 1 came out, and then like the Wolverine movie, like Deadpool, he was like, his mouth was shut or whatever. I forgot what Wolverine that was.
Oh, Wolverine.
People have been asking for a
X-Men Origins.
Yeah, people have been asking for a Deadpool movie with Wolverine in it. It's taken so long.
It might have been Wolverine Origins. It was Wolverine Origins. Yeah.
I forget which one it was, but I was like, that commercial during halftime, not half Super Bowl, like the ad Super Bowl. I was like, oh my gosh, heck yes.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Who'd you bet on?
Chiefs, man.
I did bet on the Chiefs. I know this is a later topic, but I took the under on it. On Fliff, of course, future sponsor of our video. Wait, let's talk about that real quick. You want to share some insight?
Yeah, sure. So, Fliff every day gives you $1 to bet on, like real money. Like
we're trying to put y'all on.
Yeah, we're putting y'all on Fliff right now. $1 every day, and then every 2 hours they give you 10 cents.
If you're like me and you just don't understand, like I'm literally only into like 2 sports, and that's literally UFC and boxing.
Yeah.
And so betting, I just never really did, dude. It's a revelation when I found.
Yeah, when you get free money, you might as well bet it.
Yeah.
The thing is, the one downside about Fliff is if you have $5, you can't get free money in your account. So you might as well bet that money every day.
Yeah.
Which is, they're very good at making you do that, and you might as well bet a good chunk of it, make a good, high odds, so you can cash out, because the lowest you can cash out is $50.
Every day, for the past like 2 weeks, I've put down a $1 bet on like 6 to 10 leg parlays. Not one of them's hit. Still, that's free money. That's $60 free dollars.
$60 you could have not had.
And it's not one of those things where you have to deposit money to get money.
I have
you
not.
Just get it.
I have not deposited any money, and I've won, I think, $53.
Yeah, I put my friend on it, and he couldn't believe it. Silas, he couldn't believe it. He was like, "This doesn't make any sense."
No, it doesn't.
And that's why I want to be sponsored, because it's a product that
Fliff, please.
Yeah, it's a product that I genuinely
that I stand behind. Yeah. I like Shaq. He has like all these commercials. He's like
he's in the most
the general and all this stuff. He backs up every one of his things. Yeah. I back up Fliff.
Dude, Fliff is him. I looked up the owner, and I want to get in contact with him just to tell him how grateful I am.
You need to DM that guy.
It's just a great idea, though.
It is, man.
Because it's just, I don't know if they're making money through, like, people getting on the
Yeah, I guess activity, probably get money off activity.
It's gotta be. If it's not that, they're going bankrupt.
They're losing all their money right now.
It's a 5-star.
Yeah, it's got to be activity. I'm going to guess so.
It's a 5-star. I wonder why. It clearly.
People enjoy it.
Yeah.
I mean, why not bet $1 every day to make money?
I mean, bro, you can just put down $1 for a. I had a 12 leg the other day. 10 of them hit. I almost got like $188 for nothing.
It's crazy.
And that's just crazy.
Lift, please.
Yes, please. For someone who just doesn't understand sports betting and all that, it's just so cool that that's a thing.
Yeah.
I'm trying to put y'all on. Download Fliff. Try it for yourself. Get a free $1 every day. And then you can
20 cents every 10 cents every 2 hours, yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
but if you have $5, you're not getting any money.
Yeah.
So you might as well bet it.
just bet either.
Just bet your money.
Yeah, bet a really good bet for $5 that you know will hit, or just do an outrageous
A $1 bet to
Yeah.
win at least 50.
And that's been my thing. It's been it.
It's fun. And I see this guy on TikTok, and like he makes like these outrageous bets. I'm like, hey, free money. Imagine if I win, whatever. Because he's won before. He won like last month, and I'm like, hey, the odds like if you win one in every 90 bets, you're making money.
Yeah.
So why not just bet that free money and just do it?
I swear, bro. One day we'll get there. One day.
Yeah.
One day he'll catch on to this. Even though this is our first one, it's not perfect, but we'll get there, and he's gonna see it.
He's like, dang, these guys got real potential.
They get it.
They get it. They get it.
They totally understand.
This is who we're talking to.
I don't know, but I love it. I love Fliff.
No, Fliff is awesome.